as I said in part 1, I've searched different producers online, and also contact them directly to get a Switch custom made, and it's not happening. It's just too expensive. Just the startup cost of producing a custom made Switch is about $1,000, and then the cost per Switch will be $15 to $20 on top of that, and then comes a bit of taxes and shipping and etc etc etc. A custom made Switch with all my the things I wanted to include will be in the range of $40 just to purchase it, and then comes local tax on my end, and then shipping, etc. So that's not going to happen. So I've designed my third method for making this a very nice little solution. Well, on this method, you should not do anything about the Switch. Do not remove any bulbs. Do not do anything about it. Leave it as it is in the mail. On this solution, you will have one bulb that will be constantly lit as long as the car is on, and the other bulb will light on when the switch is engaged, by this turning the heat off. With this solution, you will need the switch, and you will also need any type of relay. This is a standard relay. You will notice that this is the very standard one because it says 30 on that pin, 87 on that one. Yeah. So this is just a plain standard. It says 85, 86, 87, and 30. This is just a standard automobile relay. Very, very simple. You can use it even simpler because it's not any type of current going through it. It's just milliamps going through it. So you can use from your, whatever type of small relay. As with method 2, you connect this one to your negative lead on your cigarette lighter outlet or 12-volt outlet in your console, and the yellow one on the positive side. In addition to that, you connect this one to the same one. This one, the green one, will be your output to the relay. In addition to that, you will need a grounding cable from the relay to the same connector as the black one. I'll try to connect it up. So to make a little sketch on what this little kit will do is that you will get your positive lead and your negative lead from your 12-volt outlet. Your positive lead and your negative lead will go to the switch, and in that switch you have a little bulb. So when the car is on, that bulb will light up. That has nothing to do with the harness or anything else. That bulb is just there. Inside the switch there is a lead going to another bulb, and that will only get its positive lead when the switch is on. That's my little switch there. That's this one. When those two are connected at the same time, the switch will also connect the green and the red cable. That will give a circuit, and that will get its power from the positive lead, and the output there is a positive current. I want that one to go to my little relay, and the relay needs some negative current, like that, to pull off, or to connect the circuit here that will go to the harness. So one of the brown and the other one is red. With this setup, no current will go through the harness at all, and that is very, very important. You only want to just connect close the circuit so the little resistor will do its work. That's the schematics of it. I'll do it in practice now. So in effect, when you push the button, when you push the button down, the little light there will come on. At the same time, the green cable will have current and will trigger the relay, and the relay will close that circuit. The whole time you will have the one bulb lighting up. When you unleash it, that bulb will turn off and the harness will turn off, etc. The great part about this is that since it's a relay, and that will need positive current to stay on, as when you do turn off the car, the relay will lose its current and the circuit will break. That means that the resistor is no longer in the circuit, and your car wings or your timer or whatever, will work. It will be as normal. When you turn on the car and the switch is on, the relay will kick in again and close the circuit. Such a relay does not take any power whatsoever. We're talking about milliamps, so that will not drain any current at all. Now I will try to make one out in with a little bit of cables and stuff and see how it works. So this is my messy little setup. The harness is here. The blue one, I'm not going to use the blue cable, so we'll just leave that out there. The brown and the red goes here and into the relay, into pin number 87 for output and 30 for input. That doesn't actually matter a lot. My negative lead is here and goes into number 85. I'll connect that one to a battery. My positive lead is that one, and that is not directly connected to the battery because it needs to cut off via the switch. This one here will go on to my positive side of the battery and will give power just both for the permanent little bulb that will be only on when the car is on, and the other cable will go to the switch and the bulb at the switch. So when you turn on the switch, the little bulb will get on, and also the positive signal will go on the green cable and turn the relay on, hopefully. Now my little switch is off. I got a little, it's actually a battery from a little drill, but that doesn't matter. It's about 10 volts now. It's a 9-volt battery, but that really doesn't matter. I've connected my positive lead and this is really messy. And I'm connecting my negative lead on the negative side of the battery if I can get it on. So I've got my positive lead and my negative lead and my voltage, and let's say if the bulb has turned on, and it is. And now when I press that button, hopefully that light will come out and we will hear a little click there. It did. Let's try again. And again. That sounds great. Well, now it's on, and I want to measure the resistance in the output of the cable. To prune in through. This is something you obviously don't need to do, but this is just to prove my concept. Now I've got a connection on after the little resistor, so hopefully when I'm touching the brown cable here, the connector there, that will show about 330 ohms. When I touch on the brown cable, it will hopefully get to around 330 ohms, and that's 321. That's close enough because I don't have a very good connection there. So that's my proof of concept here. I will of course try to make a better solution with a more like a plug and play solution, but don't wait for it, because it may take some time. But I would love to get this switch here with reading heater off instead of LED off. But if you can live with a switch saying LED off to turn your heater off, you can use my solution here. So I'm switching off.